Trust the God.
What's happening, everybody? It is your boy Kim Sean back here with Blue Oval Media. Today I am starting the process of tearing down this car, the KSD notch. Yes, it is on. Yeah. So I am about to take this T56 out of here so that I can install the wonderful T56 Magnum that you see sitting right here. Now, unfortunately, I already ran into a couple of situations. I'm not gonna say anything negative, but I had this a shop installed. They said my drive shaft was too short, so they installed the spacer. And so what they did was they actually put bigger bolts, longer bolts inside of the drive shaft that goes into the rear end. They did not use the 12-point drive shaft head bolts. So they used actual just regular 10-point hex head bolts, whatever you want to call them. And those bolts hit the drive shaft when I want to loosen them, and it has been a pain. And it was like the worst decision ever. So I made the decision that I'm going to do everything myself. I'm not going to depend on nobody else. I'm just going to do it myself. And I want to make sure that it's done right. So you're going to see me take this thing off in the course of several days. Now I know it only could take 2 hours. But after not having the bolts, I see my front seal is leaking on the rear end as well. I went ahead and ordered the stuff from LMR. It won't be here till Friday. So I'm just going to take everything off slowly and with patience so that I don't get mad or pissed off. And yeah, I'm going to show you all what this bolt looks like in this next clip right here. All right, so I am now under the car. And so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get these bolts here for this X pipe taken off. And for you all that don't know, even though I hate it, I had to weld a custom piece here in order to make this work on this terminator swap. So I'm going to then next, this is my wideband that goes in the car. I'm going to disconnect this. This and this will be disconnected as well. Reverse lockout. And the lights and everything will, I don't know if you all saw that, we'll start reverse lockout and the lights. Let me get in there. There you go. This will be disconnected. This will be disconnected. O2 sensors are here. Gotta take those off. Cut these right here so that they're not connected to the trans. This one here as well, disconnect. Take it off, undo the bolts, and then the bolts here, get that. And then there are, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there are 6 bolts on this bell housing that the trans goes into. Get those out, and then the rest is just easy peasy. I'm going to get a jack stand. Some of you all said you would do it with a jack, but I'm not. I'm going to get a stand, and I'm going to pull this thing out of here, and I'm just going to do it all myself. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, this is the next day, and yeah, I got the trans out. It wasn't hard. It was just a lot of work, especially doing it by yourself. And then my light wasn't charged under the car, and it went out. Always fun stuff. But what I want to do is I want to show you all real quick the difference between a T56 and a T56 Magnum. I got them both side by side so that you can see, so that you all can know exactly the difference between the two. Here we go. All right, so right here is my T56 that was built, and then obviously you all know that that's the Magnum. One of the key differences that you can see is that this is shorter than this right here. So some of you all may have to adjust your drive shaft. I don't have to, because my drive shaft was technically ready for this. So in case you don't know, on the Magnum, this is 31 spline. On the regular T56 is 28. The front is 26, but on this one is 26 as well. It just so happened that when, shout out to Scobie Built Transmissions, when he did this, we put a 26 spline on here. So this one is actually good. So like I said, this was a built T56 and it is good to go. So outside of that, everything should remain the same. I'm going to bolt this up on tomorrow and put those two together. So just got to get this off, but I'm done for the day. Taking it day by day. And shout out, I picked up my little Harbor Freight jack. This thing was a lifesaver. I really saved a lot of time, energy, and curse words with this right here. So shout out to Harbor Freight for this. So I will be doing the rest, putting it in there tomorrow. I sent the drive shaft out, and so, hey, we're taking our time with it. So stay tuned. All right, everybody, we are back, and I am in, I guess, day 5. I think I didn't record yesterday, but the here we go. The 31 spline output has been installed. Well, this has been installed for the 31 spline output that is on shaft that is on here. The yoke has been installed. So shout out to Chicago Driveline for taking care of that for me. Like I said before, this is a little bit longer than that. So I had a spacer. I don't believe I'm going to need it. I believe that this drive shaft will work. So today I have to wait on LMR. I have to order some drive shaft bolts from them. So also now, clutch fork assembly. So I went ahead and cleaned up my clutch fork a little bit because it was a little dirty from that one. So I cleaned it up, and then I put all of the grease / lube, because life is always better with lube. I got it on here, so I have it there. I have it in here. I have it on the inside. I have it there. Pretty much, I have it everywhere. So, so yeah, I'm about to go ahead and put this clutch fork on, and then get this on the jack and go ahead to start installation. So stay tuned. All right, so let me give you all an update. So I'm gonna show you all under the car right now and where I'm at. But bottom line, I have to come to a complete stop because my Crossmember didn't work. Now in the interim, I went ahead and sold the other trans. I literally put it on Marketplace, Facebook, and it was sold in less than 24 hours. I had a guy from Michigan come and get it. So shout out to him. You got a good trans. You can watch the channel and see that it was working. But for the rest, I kind of want to show you all the trouble that I ran into, so you can see that. And besides me making this a 20-minute video, I'm going to end it after I show you all this. And then when I get what I need, we'll do a part 2. So check it out. All right. So the issue that I ran into was this right here. With my old Stifler's Crossmember, it was running into this piece right here, and it would not allow for me to get that thing over, get the Crossmember all the way over on the other side so that bolt can come in. So I reached out on Instagram and asked, has anybody put this trans in their car? And I had a guy who reached out to me. And so shout out to my man, I think it's LSI Foxbody. He has this in his car and showed me the right Crossmember. So for anybody that does not think my undercarriage is not clean, I can show you right now. Now granted, I drive this car, so yeah, it's a little dirty, but you know, it was undercoated, so it looks okay. And yeah, so discovery number 2, I didn't run these fuel lines, and I'm not very comfortable. Oh God, I'm not very comfortable with where they sit. They are entirely too close to the drive shaft to me. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to do some work with that. So kind of like I told you all, the drive shaft fits in there perfectly. Obviously, I'm gonna take that tag off. I just kind of got it mocked up in here, but it's actually all the way in there perfectly. And if we look down, let me see if I can go ahead and get over. It literally has space to get into that rear end. But I do have to change the seal in here, as I have a little bit of leakage on this freshly powder coated rear end. I do have leakage there, and so yeah, I'm going to have to get that rectified and kind of go from there. So we will keep you all updated
on how all of this is gonna go.
All right, so you all got an idea of what's going on with the notch, and so that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. I got more parts coming in from LMR. I'm gonna show you all the new, like, this actual Crossmember that I had to get was like $300. So I'm gonna show you all the quality and the craftsmanship of that in part 2. And the goal is in part 2, I put everything back together, bolt everything up, and then take the car for a drive and give you all what I feel is the best about the T56 Magnum over the T56. So stay tuned for that. It'll come. But yeah, that's where we are. So hopefully you all liked what I provided so far, as I'm doing all the work myself. And like I said, I'm taking the time. I'm taking my own time. I'm not calling nobody. I did everything myself so far. I'm taking my time, showing you all just what a little patience can do for you. Yeah, it's been about 8 days to do a 3-hour job. I get it, but I didn't have everything I needed, and that happens with these builds. So if you understand, do me a favor. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, let me know what you think. And I look forward to hearing from you all soon. It's your boy, Kenneth Sean with Blue Oval Media, and I am out.